Welcome back to your favorite podcast. I'm your host, Keystone Legend Harv, accompanied here by
Keystone Legend Sue.
That's what's up.
Yeah, dude. We
welcome,
did it.
Welcome in. 3K. 3K
3K.
Raider IO.
Oh my god. It honestly wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
No, granted, we did have a pretty stacked group. Our tank knew what he was doing.
Yep.
Which is always nice.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, honestly, I think 3K is more like obviously it's a team effort because it's a dungeon.
Yeah.
Healer has to be on their A game unless you're playing Oracle Disc Priest, then you can just shield and fuck off.
Oh my god.
For a while.
Yeah.
But
that
like
if
yeah, bro.
That made me want to switch to a Disc Priest just to try it out.
Me too. Listen.
That looks fun.
Triple threat. All right. Maybe? No. It was just, I mean, as long as like everybody, like it, obviously it's a DPS check, right? Because like there's certain pulls that are like super huge, and if you don't DPS them down fast enough, you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Right. Mainly, like the first pull in Theater of Pain with that.
Oh my god, that is like
the enraged
super
bull.
Sketchy. Yeah. Even on lower keys, that's sketchy. Like when I was gearing up my druid, I don't like that pull. I've seen
it's very dangerous. And then
apart.
If people, because like I know in a lot of like lower keys, people will pull those three in front and then bring them into the bull, and then I've seen it where they bring all four of the enemies into the boss. That is insane.
Way.
That is insane. There's so much. There's a lot of damage going out. There's a lot of healing that needs to be had, and it's also a DPS check. If you don't have any sort of like soothe or like enraged like reduction stuff, yeah, there's a good chance that you're gonna die. Someone's gotta die.
I'm fortunate that I have my shroud, and I can just stealth us past the first set of enemies if needed, because I can't imagine fucking pulling them with the bull into the boss. And the boss is 3 people. Okay, it's not just one boss. Like you're already managing 3 different targets, and now you want to throw in another 4.
Yeah, dude, I know. Believe me, so we need to like get characters, and we need to go into some of these lower keys and just watch people.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that before, because me and Brunick did a 2 one time, and that's why we joke all the time that like we've done 13s that are easier than that 2. Like, I don't know, man.
Always happens.
It always happens. Like, to be fair, obviously people in 2s are going to have way less gear. So the damage and how it scales out, like the damage proportionate to their health and how much damage they do, it all like, you know, it is going to be difficult for them still, but it's just the difference in like knowledge is crazy. Because that's really what it comes down to, is like people not knowing how abilities work makes it like infinitely more difficult than like just a boss that does more damage or can one-shot you.
I think a lot of I think a big part of like lower keys, like your success rate isn't so much about like damage or gear. If you can defensive correctly, and like just kind of be prepared, you can do relatively higher keys at a relatively lower eye level. Just if you can, you know, if you defense like a big hit, you know, you take less strain off the healer. They don't have to heal you up all the way.
Really, that's it. It's just personal responsibility for your own health bar. Like if your health drops down to like 10%, like if I see that, I hit my immunity. You know, I'm fortunate that I have a bunch of defensives to choose from, depending on the situation. But I make good use of the health rocks and potions. All of that has come in clutch. And I know it's probably taken a load off of the healer. Because these potions,
can I Is this a safe space?
This is
Is
I
it?
don't know. Depends.
Okay.
Potential safe space. What are you trying to say to me right now?
I didn't use healing potions until we were doing 13s.
I just
Okay, I have 14% leech, and like I regain like upwards of like
Right.
20% of my health bar per soul fragment that I pop off,
okay.
which I pop off a lot of. Like I have there's been some pulls in like 10s and stuff like that. I'm out healing tanks and healers. Like I can do like upwards of like 900k healing
But
if there's enough enemies.
a healing pot is essentially a lay on hands. It's a huge
No, it's
heal.
not. No, it is not. That's bullshit. It is not a fucking lay on hands. It does 3 point.
Every time, almost.
Wait, I'll explain. It's like a ward of glory, not a lay on hands.
Okay.
Lay on hands heals you for, or whatever target, for the entire health bar. So most paladins geared up have around 11 mil. There ain't no fucking healing pods healing for 11 mil.
Yeah, but I don't know how the math is mathing. Whenever I hit that button, it takes me almost to full, if not too full.
Isn't there like some crit thing? Like if you can like critically drink. I don't.
Critically drink.
Yeah, you just chug the entire thing real quick. You shotgun the potion.
Critically drink. It just makes me think of those guys who can like chug a beer, but they like open up their throat, so it just like goes right back. Yeah, yeah. That's a critical drink. Super effective.
Yeah. In RuneScape, they have something called a chugging barrel, and you can pour your potions into the chugging barrel, and you'll drink it all at once.
Dude.
Yeah, exactly.
It all comes back to Fortnite.
Vroom.
Vroom. Yeah, dude, I was just watching back the footage of one of our 13s. The last 13, actually, that got us the 3K. And I saw you use
by the
pot.
way, yes, I did. I bought them literally before we ran it.
Yeah.
But speaking of that run, all three of us, you, me, and Brunick, had the exact same score going into it, and we have the exact. Oh, I don't know if you've done it anymore.
I haven't done it anymore now.
We still have the exact same score. Like all three of us got KSL in the same dungeon. And what's really funny is I was like 45 rank or like score beneath you guys.
Yeah.
I got like 42 from that last time.
I know, like how?
The same. How? It was insane. We were like 6 points off or something like that.
I know, like I was just below Brunick, and then after that one dungeon, I was like one above him or something, and then we did another, and then we were all the same score. The exact same score. That's insane. But it couldn't have worked out a better way.
I'm glad you recorded that run.
I got it all.
I think we'll upload that to just the regular YouTube channel.
Just unfortunately though, I don't have your audio. The Discord audio didn't get recorded.
Wow.
I know. I'm really disappointed.
That's probably for the better. I get a little crazy in groups. You know what I'm saying?
a little shiesty, a little feisty.
Yeah, a little shiesty.
Shiesty.
type of deal.
No, we were pretty tame that whole run.
Yeah, we were locked the fuck in, dude. We had to.
Especially at the end, we locked in. We're like giving each other call outs, like information, just very to the point. Like, I remember I was like, it's all survival. Like, I don't give a fuck about your damage right now. Stay alive, and we win.
Which I didn't do. I died. I got sandwiched
what
between.
Happened?
Okay, it was a Operation Mechagon. We were on the last boss, and so the hunt. Okay, I have talked about this ability.
Favorite ability.
More than once. The hunt puts you literally on the edge of the arena, and like you can fall off.
You can. I can confirm.
You can fall off. Yes. And let me tell you, you just die. There is no like, oh, you get teleported back up, you know, like you do in like Rookery and stuff like that. If you fall off, you die. There's nothing.
And that's like the worst feeling right at the end of the dungeon, especially when it's down to the wire like it was.
The hunt put me in a bad position, and I just pressed it at the wrong time. This is like completely my mistake. I had the laser beam on me, and I hunted in between two of the balls, like the electric like balls, and like I got hit by one half health, and then the laser got me, and like I couldn't even immune it. Like I was gonna press nether walk, but I wasn't fast enough. I didn't even think about it, and I died, and I was like, oh fuck it. Like if we wouldn't have timed that, I would have felt so bad.
No, I think luckily we were deep enough into the fight where I could just finish it off. It was a lot
I died
slower,
with like 80 million health or something like that. Like it wasn't like a crazy amount.
Yeah,
I mean, dying at the end of a boss fight is always like
not really stressful,
especially in a 13 when you lose 15 seconds for death, dude. Like one wipe is insane,
devastation.
It's like what, a minute and a half? No, it's not that not that high. Minute 15. 15 30 45 60 minute 15.
We're a World of Warcraft podcast, not a math podcast.
Yeah, I dropped out of art school.
I dropped out of school.
Hey, I thought about it.
That skip at the end there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
the skip was crazy clutch. I think, okay, so I was like watching the video back. I think if we didn't have those deaths on the boss fight, because that's another big thing I noticed, because it takes away 15 seconds, we had 3 deaths during the last boss. Had we not died and we killed that pack at the beginning, like before we get into the boss room, we probably would have still timed it. We probably wouldn't have needed the skip, but because we died, the skip saved us.
I don't know. I mean,
because we would have had 45 seconds on top of the
do you
time.
Think?
And we had a minute 30 left when we were done.
I don't think so. I think that pack coupled with the next one, because we couldn't, there's no way we could do those packs together. It's just too much damage going out.
Right, but we did the one pack on its own. So in theory, we would have had over 2 minutes to kill that first pack. You don't think we could have done it in 2 minutes? It would have been tighter for sure.
I think we probably but you got to remember, there's also a lot of downtime during that fight, because like the big robots will like spin around and do just like party wide damage, and you're supposed to sit in the shield. I'm a melee character, as are you.
Yeah, I know. I still managed to sit in the shield.
Sometimes the positioning's good, and then sometimes it's not, and like that, it more or less, like it can be helped, but most of the time it can't.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We probably could have killed them, but it was just easier to skip them. Like we didn't need the percent.
Yeah, it worked out in the end. That's something I noticed when I was watching back the footage, that we might have been able to pull it off. It just might have been more tight, and we wouldn't have had the room to die at the end. Yep. Which we did, and our pug also died twice, because I don't think he knew that the orbs that zoom around, they do damage when they're just statically there.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either. It's annoying. But yeah, he took a res that I gave to him, and it popped him right into one of the circles, like one of the orbs.
Shout out jumper cables.
Yeah.
Shout out jumper cables.
Oh,
holy
my God. Why did it take us this long? Where?
Well, I thought you had to be engineering for it, and I didn't want to give up my or my professions to get it, because I have skinning maxed out, and then I have leather working like halfway.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't want to give that up. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of money that I put into those skills. Well, mainly leather working. So
I was thinking of giving up one of mine, so I can. I was thinking of giving up herbalism, so I can give it to my druid, and then my druid can be my farmer. And then,
hey, this is gonna sound like a broken record.
Yeah.
You should do fishing on your High Mountain Tauren.
Why is that?
They get bonuses to fishing.
Well, luckily I can do fishing on every character, but I should also...
but you should just do fishing. Just do fishing.
Okay. Just do fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Where should I fish? I don't know anything about it.
Oshkahed, or not Oshkahed, Hollowfall.
Okay.
Get those slum sharks. Those things are like 500 gold a piece, and if you're racial procs, that's a free 1,000 gold in a single cast. Like,
damn, that feels good.
It is good. Yeah,
that's good eating.
that's like when you get a BOE and raid.
Yeah, and you sell it for 500k and then spend it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's never happened to me before.
No, never.
Never.
But
it's never gonna happen again.
Now that we're KSL,
yeah.
What's next on your plate? What are you gonna be doing now that I say most, if not all, of the goals for the season have been obtained?
Yeah, all the reasonably obtainable ones for players of our caliber. Like, I'm sure we could get cutting edge if we were in a serious mythic rating guild, but we're not.
I mean,
which I'm not like upset about or anything. It's just those aren't necessarily guilds I even want to be a part of, because they have very strict schedules and rules and shit, and like I don't want to devote that much time.
Yeah, I don't like. I was in a guild that was for heroic prog. They were like really strict. Like, hey, you have to have a full set of plus, like it was at the time plus 20s done just to be able to raid. And you have to like screenshot it every week.
What the? Whatever.
And
dude.
I was
this
like,
is not a job.
I was like, you can fuck right off.
That sounds like prison. This is supposed to be a hobby.
If you think my leisure time is gonna be done doing chores and grinding for shit that I listen, there's some weeks that I just don't want to fucking play.
Yeah, exactly.
There's some days that I'm just like, I don't even log in.
Unheard of.
Yeah. Fuck me, right? So no, I left that one pretty quickly. I wasn't about that.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever been in like a mythic focused guild, and I don't think I ever will. Just because like that is like having a second job in a way. Like the kind of dedication that's required.
Yeah.
You either don't have a job or you have a job and you're using
miserable.
all of your free time, on World of Warcraft. And I don't want to do that.
I mean, shit, I know motherfuckers like that now that don't even mythic prog. They go to work, they come home, immediately hop on World of Warcraft and progress hard, and then like just I'm 675 eye level. I'm a paladin.
Wait, I'm 675.
Yeah, you're unemployed.
So
listen, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying
so
you're unemployed, you got a lot of free time. You gonna go on adventures, going on IRL side quests now?
Yeah, I'm going to. Sunday. Yeah, I'm going to a sick mall, an Asian mall in my my area.
You went last week.
No, my car got fucked.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was like almost undrivable, pretty much, and now it's all fixed. Yep, it's like night and day. It's so nice.
So quiet now.
It's very quiet. Yeah, I can hear other cars around me. Insane. Oh. Yeah, but there was also an extra charge tacked on because it was already gonna be like $840, right?
Ouch.
Because my exhaust was fucked. And then when I go to pay, he's like, "Oh, actually the O2 sensor like seized up and it didn't want to come out willingly when they were trying to replace the back end of the exhaust. So the only way to get it out would damage the threads." And so they replaced it, which was like another $180 on top of it. He said, "We could have put it back in, but your check engine light would have just gone off right away. It would have been fucked." And I was like, I was getting an error message for that anyway, so it kind of worked out. It's just I ended up paying.
It sounds like you got fucking fleeced. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, I've been in that industry.
Yeah.
Granted, not for too terribly long, but I was there, and it sounds like you got fucking taken advantage of.
I don't want to think that, only because I did get sent like error messages when I checked with my dad ahead of time for the O2 sensor. Well,
yeah, so, I'm not saying what they did isn't like true. I'm saying like price wise and stuff like that, you got fleeced.
Yeah.
Right? Like you got
Maybe.
got.
I know I spent over $1,000 on this repair.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it was almost like 1,100.
Jesus. Yeah, that is you definitely got taken advantage of.
Yeah. I
Should have
mean,
looked up on YouTube how to do everything yourself and then saved yourself a ton of money.
that kind of
And then
repair I didn't
look
want
cool.
to fuck with. Like, I've done some shit to my car with my dad's help, but that kind of thing I think is just way easier to do if the car is raised and I don't have anything to do that. I don't want to like get under my car to try to replace the exhaust or fix the exhaust.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I don't know. Whatever.
It's
It
also
was
a lot easier with the equipment that they have because they have the jacks that you can walk all the way underneath the car and not have to lay on your back and bust your knuckles and all that trying to find shit.
Yeah, they got the knowledge, the know-how. Like, if I got
apparently
fleeced,
your
I got
money
fleeced.
too.
I know. It is what it is. I am very, very happy with the result. It feels like a new car. It's very smooth. It's very enjoyable to drive now. So
a new car with 300,000 miles on it.
Yes, brand new car. Hey,
yes,
you included, and everyone that I've ever talked to has said that's a great car. Drive it into the ground, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yes, I listen. Anybody who says right now that you should change your car doesn't know shit. They're trying to sell you a car. They're trying to get your money.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a car that has already outlived its essentially its lifetime. Yeah. Most cars, especially what is it, like a 13?
2010.
10. Okay. It's a 15-year-old car with 300,000 miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my dad.
That's a lot of miles getting put on every year.
Mm-hmm.
That's about double what most people put on. I think.
Fortunately, I don't have to drive too much now. The furthest I drive is to pick up my girlfriend, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, just run that thing until it don't work anymore. Essentially, you have gotten your money's worth.
Yep.
Your dad gave that to you, right? Or like handed it down.
My dad got his money's worth.
Yes,
and more.
Your dad got his money's worth. You have gotten your money's worth, and then once it finally, I don't know what's gonna happen. The fucker might explode.
I'm scared, honestly, of like something happening while I'm on the highway. That's my biggest fear, is it just dies on the highway, and I'm stuck in the middle of the road.
Your moment, if the shit died in the middle of the highway, unless you're in standstill traffic, which I don't see that really happening too often.
I could be, because I'm always in standstill traffic whenever I go to pick up my girlfriend around rush hour. It's just that stretch of highway is always so busy.
Yeah. But like more times than not, you're not in standstill traffic.
Yeah.
You could get over.
Okay. That's true. Yeah. Momentum.
Because momentum, yes. Kinetic energy.
Wow. Science.
And well, I mean, if you do get stopped in the middle of the road, turn those fucking hazard lights on as fast as you can, and hope to God somebody doesn't, and hopefully somebody doesn't hit your ass end and fucking kill you. I don't know.
I think I would try to get off the road. Like, personally, like, I would leave my car.
You're gonna get out and run on the highway.
Yeah.
You're dumb.
Depending on where I am, I could get to the left or the right side.
Okay.
If it's not busy.
Obviously,
I'm not going to play
dumb.
Frogger. Okay? It's only going to be
you're about to be our guild members trying to get to fucking sticks. You're going to be a fucking stain on the road. We're going to be reading about you. Your girlfriend and I are going to make fucking t-shirts with your picture on it with angel wings and a fucking Bible verse on it. All right? It's going to be terrible.
No. None of that.
Stay in the fucking car. If your shit breaks down, stay in that motherfucker. I'm serious. If you break down on a highway, it's different if you're like in a residential neighborhood or something like that. You can get out. But if you stop in the middle of the fucking highway, blinkers on, Stay fucking put.
Bro, this isn't a forklift tipping over, okay? I can get out of the car and run to the side of the road. I'm fast.
I would like you to go. Okay. You're pissing me off now. You need to go to any sort of driving instructor.
Right.
And you need to ask them specifically what to do if your car dies in the middle of the highway. They're going to tell you, stay in.
What I'm going to actually do is I'm going to go to my local high school and I'm going to do like a 10-meter dash, and I'm going to tell you my time. And then you'll be like, wow, he's fast.
Yeah, your time's going to be 10 meters per whenever. You're gonna run a 10-meter dash in Crocs. In baggy, like, sweatpants and
yeah.
a black hoodie.
Oh my god. I'm not wearing my hoodie, but you almost clocked exactly what I'm wearing. I usually
a cup of Timmy's
hoodie.
in your hand.
Yeah. That's what's making me go so fast. So how do you
yes, he hit the turbo.
Yep.
He got the double espresso shot this morning.
No coffee today. No, just water.
What's that? That iced beverage is just water?
Yeah, that's just water with ice.
Okay.
Hey, question.
What's up?
You asked me a question, and then I never got to answer it about what I plan on doing.
Oh, okay. What's next?
What's next?
What's after 3K? What are you doing now? Like,
I just started it last night. I'm collecting all of my pieces of PvP gear. My conquest.
That's crazy
pieces.
that you just said that, because I want to work on.
My God.
So me and my friend Billy, which I've talked about him before. One of the reasons why I started playing WoW.
Yeah.
Him and we have been trying to go for the Bloodthirsty title. And we'll get like random spurts. So for those who don't know, Bloodthirsty is 250,000 honorable kills. Or is it 150k?
I think it's 250. 150 is something else, or 100k is something else.
It is 250,000 honorable kills. Yes.
Yeah.
So 250,000 kills is an insane feat. Now, the way that I was thinking about it was, I'm just going to spam epic BGs. I'm going to spam epic BGs. I'm going to fucking run in on my warrior. I'm going to press whirlwind, and I'm going to get credit if somebody dies.
Right. True.
I have then changed my ways.
Okay.
Hunter, baby.
Demon Hunter?
No, regular Hunter.
Oh, just go in multi-shot and then run away?
Barrage.
Barrage. Okay. Yep. So you're actually going to go for it now? What are you at right now?
It has to be on the same character, which I've learned.
Oh. I didn't know that.
I'm at a big fat 0.
Holy shit.
Yes.
I thought it was accumulative, like with all your characters.
I have read so many different things, but I have, so get this, I have 10,000 on one character, on my monk, because I did a lot of PvP, because back in BFA when I made them, the best necklace thing, like the best power for the necklace, came from PvP, which was stupid.
That is awful design. Why would they do that?
Yes. So I've done a fair amount of PvP, and I have the 10k achievement on them. But if I go to any other characters, I don't have the 10k achievement. So, yeah, I mean, it's messed up.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could probably get 5,000 a day. That doesn't seem too terrible.
That seems like a lot.
I mean, I got
how much could you get?
I can get almost 300 a game. It depends on what epic battleground. If it's like AV, 300 easily. If it's Ashran, maybe 25, 50. If it's winter grasp, definitely. Like I'm talking like 250 plus.
Mm. If there's anyone I know that can do it, it's you. To grind out something like this, since you have the insane title, I believe you will grind it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Best of luck.
It's just the problem is getting PvP gear is annoying.
Yeah, you know what I was doing to get it last night?
I want to know.
It's the most efficient way that I've learned is to get into these pre-made groups on the pre-made group finder. And there's this special add-on that people are using to track when the care packages drop, or the, what are they called? You know, in war mode.
Crates?
The crates, yeah. There's an add-on that tracks when they drop and like which shard that it drops on, and it like automatically puts you in that shard. So you have these groups of 40 people who have a timer for when the crates are dropping, and they're going directly there, and they're just mobbing the crate and like getting it almost guaranteed. And
that's
you get 60 conquest per crate, and they just do it in a rotation. And then the group I was in was really slick because they had mages who, instead of going to try and grab the crate, they were already making portals to Dornogal. So we would just portal back to Dornogal and then go to the next area.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really nice. I got just under 1,000 conquest. And you need
how much do you need per piece?
I'm not sure per piece, but I know it's around 10,000 for a full set.
Okay, so you're about almost 10%.
Yeah, it's honestly like if you just zone out, have like a YouTube video or a podcast going, you can get it done in like a few hours, I think.
That's not too bad.
No, yeah. And I don't mind doing it if it means I have like a full set and I can just go straight in and just try to relearn how to PvP, because it's been a few years. Almost like at least over 10 years since I've seriously PvP'd.
Yeah.
But my goal is Glad.
Really?
Yep. I want
what? Solo shuffle?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, that's by far
unless I find someone who wants to duo or a trio to run with that has enough experience. But I think my best bet is to just learn on my own and do the solo shuffle for now. Yeah, I want to waltz into raid next season with a Glad mount. I used to rage a lot at Call of Duty back in the day when I was a tweenie bopper.
You ever throw shit?
I don't think I've ever thrown shit.
Pro controller, headset?
No, I've never broken anything for sure. I think if anything, I threw my controller onto my bed because I had the the mental foresight to be like, I don't want this to break. I can't afford another one.
Yeah, I went through about 3 or 4 Razer mice, but like they were the cheapo. They're like the cheapo like $20 ones.
Razer is just cheapo in general. I don't think their products are built to last at all.
Well, there goes their Razer sponsorship. But you say that, okay? You say
that's
that
the truth. I don't want a Razer
not built to last.
No, they're not.
I've had this mouse for, let's see, going on 3 or 4 years, and before that, the one before that is the same one, and I had that one for like 6.
Man, so, you got the golden goose of Razer products, because mine did not last.
Listen, I had my keyboard for like 10 before I accidentally spilled water on it, and then it stopped working.
That's crazy to me. I mean, okay.
I spilt fruit punch, like I put like a little like drink mix packet in my water and shook it up, and then I spilt it, and I was like, oh fuck, this thing is cooked. Like, whenever I'd press spacebar, it'd open up the map. Like it was the spacebar was like queuing up the M key and shit like that. Oh my
god. Yeah, you fried it.
Yeah, I drove to Walmart literally that night. I had like pajamas on. It was like 9 o'clock at night. Fit. Yeah. I had like Cookie Monster pajamas on and like a white beer stained t-shirt with Crocs on. I just walked in, grabbed it, self-checkout. Oh, have a good day. Yeah, thanks. And leave.
Nice.
Yeah.
The keyboards I think have been all right, but like my mice never last. I've had 2 or 3 of the Razer mice. I had one of the OG Razer mice that was blue before they switched to all green. Back when like Swifty was pushing all the Razer products, and Yeah. When it was cool in the gamer space to have Razer stuff.
Yeah, Razer used to be like the brand.
Mm-hmm. I miss those days.
Now Logitech, I mean, so like the thing about Logitech, there's like a line,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's about $50. Anything more than $50 is quality. Anything less than $50 is shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that there's a line with Razer, but I think it's just like more expensive. I think it's like $90 is like the cutoff
Even
for
still,
Razer
like,
products.
I've had their like 90 and above dollar products, and they still feel cheap. The plastic feels cheap. The build of it just, it doesn't feel like it'll last, and it never does. At least when I use it, the mice specifically.
Yeah.
The left mouse button always ends up breaking to some extent.
The thing that always gets me is the scroll wheel.
Mm.
I don't know why. Scroll wheel is always the first thing that goes.
What are you scrolling, dude?
I don't know.
What are you doing with your scroll wheel?
I think, well, because with the one that I have, you can turn it like to the left and right. Like you don't have to just scroll down. Like there's, I can hit it to the left and it will scroll down. If I hit it to the right, it'll scroll up. So I don't have to continuously scroll.
Gotcha.
And I think I just put too much pressure on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's ultimately it.
That would make sense, yeah.
I got some big old bear paws, you know.
Big old bear paws, spending too much time on Reddit.
Yeah. I don't use Reddit. Don't ever slander me like that.
Are you sure about that?
I have Reddit on my phone. I don't have an account. And I only look at... I only have Reddit because there's a lot of people... A lot of my friends use Reddit for like memes and like other shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yo, did you see this post? And I was like, no, they sent it to me. And it won't let me see stuff in the browser on my phone. I had to have the Reddit app. You don't have to have an account.
Okay.
But you have to have the app. And even then, it sometimes still doesn't work. Like the app is fucking fully up to date and it still opens up the app store. That's the worst.
Dude, you know what pisses me off? I think they fixed it recently. But if you click a link to a Twitch page on, like, say, Twitter, it will open up the Twitch app. And before it actually gets to that profile, it then opens up a browser instead. It switches to a browser.
What, you still have the Twitch app?
Yeah.
That's been defunct for, like, years.
What the fuck are you talking about? Everyone uses the Twitch app.
What are you talking about?
It's been updated.
What are you on about? The Twitch app?
Yes. Twitch TV.
I know what fucking Twitch is.
What do you mean it's been defunct?
Why do you still have the Twitch app?
Because I watch Twitch streams on my phone sometimes.
You're talking on your phone. I thought you were talking about the one on the computer.
No.
I was going to say, they got rid of the computer one a long fucking time ago, dude. It's been like 10 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, okay.
I was this
bugging.
close to an aneurysm, man.
I'm bugging. All right, I'll say it. I'm tripping.
We're talking about phone apps. Why would I be talking about the computer?
I don't know.
Okay, yes. The app.
Mobile Twitch sucks, though.
It does. They tried to make it into TikTok, and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I was saying, you open a link, opens up the Twitch app. Before it even gets to whatever profile you fucking clicked on, it's like, oh, well, actually, I can open this on a browser for you. And then it does that. I don't know if that's Apple only or if that's on Android as well, but that was a really annoying issue I had. Because then if I wanted to check out the Twitches, I would just have to fucking open the app and then search the name, completely defeating the purpose of the link.
Okay. Raid leading.
Yeah.
Academy night.
I did that.
You did that.
That was fun.
That was last night.
Yeah. So, to preface, my experience with raid leading goes back to Battle for Azeroth. I tried and failed to start my own guild back then. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed all of the administrative stuff, like setting up the Discord, arranging events and stuff like that. And then even the raid leading, I was excited to raid lead. But like something I've learned since then is that if you're a guild leader, you shouldn't raid lead. If you're a raid leader, you shouldn't be a guild lead. And then I think also raid leaders shouldn't be tanks. I don't know. That's just shit I've heard.
What a weird set of rules. Didn't you just break those?
Yeah, I broke those back then.
You just broke those last night.
Last night, yeah, I was a tank. I think it's generally easier to raid lead if you're like a ranged DPS, maybe a hunter. You know?
Why? Because spec is so brain dead you can do multiple different things?
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, BM.
I want to see somebody raid lead as an arcane mage.
Oh my god, that would be impossible. Like, and to have them do well, that's the difference. You know, they could do it. It's just their TPS might plummet, and yeah, I don't know. That's why I handed off the shot calling, the callouts during the fight to someone else more experienced, because to do both of them at the same time, like your DPS or your tanking, whatever your assignment is, and then to also be mindful of all of the abilities and call them out for everyone else, it's a lot mentally. And I just wasn't prepared to do that just yet. I was too focused on like being able to effectively explain the fights, which I thought I did okay on. So I'm happy.
Sheesh.
But yeah, like back when I did it in BFA, I was like 24 or 23 at the time, leading these like half of it was like pugs whenever we did raids, because our guild was still new, and it was just a bunch of my IRL friends plus people that we recruited, and then the rest were just pugs. And they went pretty well. I never had any complaints about me specifically in my raid leading. It was just that I said too much.
Like you did last night.
Yeah.
You're lucky I didn't count them. I thought about it.
I appreciate it, because like
I did the one at the very beginning.
I didn't see that until later, because I was so locked in and hyper focused on the actual raid leading that I wasn't checking messages. Like other people had messaged me too, and I didn't get back to them until a little bit later, because I was just
curved on.
I know, I felt so bad. But yeah, I was just so hyper focused on what I was doing and what the next thing I had to say was.
Had the talking stick.
I did have the talking stick.
That was really funny.
I'm glad. I tried to like put together some notes for last night, and I just found it way easier to just go off of the cheat sheet.
Yeah.
For Wowhead, for the first, like, basically I used the cheat sheet to like fill in little gaps, but for the first few fights I was pretty much good to go. Like I already knew what generally needed to be done. I didn't get super technical with the names and everything. I tried to fixate more on like making it palatable for like newer players, because it was Academy night.
Mm-hmm.
And
which is normal, by the way. Normal rate.
Yeah. I just wanted it to be easy to understand and follow the instructions. But then I leaned more on the cheat sheet towards the end, because those fights get quite a bit more complicated and more difficult to explain.
Yeah, and thankfully on a lot of the later fights, it's a lot of the mechanics are on the tanks.
Yeah.
So much. That being said, I know what I'm doing. You know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So it really wasn't too bad of a situation.
No, I didn't get stunned this time, so that's great. On Muggsy specifically.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, that was my first time tanking it the last time we did Academy, and I wasn't raid leading. I was still learning how that mechanic worked, and you cannot drop the gold where you've already dropped gold. You can't double up, and that's bullshit.
Yeah.
So I got stunned. And then Brunick saved me. Go figure, of course. But yeah, raid leading is fun. It was very rewarding by the end of it. I was happy that we got through and we didn't wipe on anything. We came close, kind of, on Gallywix, because it's kind of a shit show at the end.
Right, we only had 3 healers.
Yeah.
We had 3 healers. We had a monk, a druid, and a preservation evoker.
Yeah, and all three of them were significantly lower geared. You know, so like
they were like bare minimum. They're like 622.
Exactly,
like the highest or something like that.
They were around the item level you'd expect them to be if like they were part of a prog group for normal, and everyone they're trying to prog through normal. So they were doing their darndest. I feel like we should have had a fourth healer. Just even if it was another healer around the same item level, probably would have made things a bit easier. But they managed. They did great.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm happy with the outcome.
We got the boss down. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
What more can you really want?
There was no major hiccups.
For me pulling Vexy when nobody was ready.
Motherfucker. I hadn't even explained the fight. This is how you set the tone for the night. Like, I was up to my teeth in nerves, and this guy pulls the first boss before I even get to explain what the boss does. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and I'd do it again, too.
I thought you were my partner here, man.
There's your first mistake. I was just there for the loot.
Wow, you gonna do me like what's his name from Red Dead Redemption 2?
I know for a fact you did not just call me fucking Micah Bell. You take that back.
I don't know the details. I just know that someone betrays someone in that story.
I know for a fact you did not just call yourself Arthur Morgan and me Micah Bell. You are fucking smoking crack if you think I'm anywhere close to Micah Bell. That was a genuine insult. Fuck you.
Wow. I know after this, I'm going to go spam the game. I'm going to do like a 48-hour stream. And then I'm going to send you some flowers in the mail as an apology or something.
If anything, all right. If I'm like any Red Dead character, I'd be more like a Pearson.
Okay.
Or Uncle.
Okay. You'll have to remind me.
Maybe
when
John.
I get to those points, because
maybe
I don't know.
John.
Right. People who are listening right now are probably laughing, but I don't know those names.
So Pearson is the cook, and he does like a lot of like the crafts and like the shit like around like the camp, like chore wise.
Yeah.
Uncle does fuck all. And John in the second game is a fucking bumbling idiot. But he locks in in the first game.
Right. I think I'm John.
You need to fucking sit down and play the damn game. I'm telling you.
Maybe that's what I should do. Forget Glad. I'm just gonna go play Red Dead.
Listen, Gladiator is a fucking tall order, especially this late into the expansion.
What do you mean? We still got two months of the season.
Yeah. But okay, let me ask you this.
8 weeks.
Okay, I frequent the r/competitive WoW subreddit, believe it or not.
But he's not a Redditor.
No, that's where I get a lot of the topics from.
Okay.
That's where I see a lot of my stuff.
Yeah.
Because they have PvP, M+, raid. They have like stuff that gets overshadowed on the main Reddit.
Makes sense.
Then you also have World of PvP. World of PvP is people complaining about how long battleground queues are. I'm serious.
They are long. That's why I switched to the crate farming, because just one battleground was 7-minute queue time.
That's nothing, dude. I saw somebody on Reddit the other day with a fucking 72-minute solo shuffle queue time.
Oh no! How am I supposed to get Glad with that?
Wait.
What the?
You wait an hour and 12 minutes?
Jeez, man. God, can you imagine if like Valorant or like
no, I can't.
Overwatch,
I can't imagine Valorant doing anything.
Marvel Rivals, all of these like competitive games had a 72-minute queue time. They would be dead in the water.
Nobody play it. Nobody.
That would mean nobody's playing.
I listen. I think PvP, like in terms of like gearing and stuff like that, I think it needs a genuine overhaul. I think a genuine overhaul to the PvP system, like unrated stuff. Everybody's at an equal playing field. Like everybody's the same eye level, right?
Yeah. Doing
relatively the same damage, and it really comes down to skill. That's fine. gear matters in ranked and competitive matches only.
No, I want to take it a step further, and I think it all should just be like on a ranked level. It's even playing field, the same way you would queue up for ranked on Overwatch or Valorant. Any of these games, you go in, nobody has better gear than you. You just have what you have. So I think they should like streamline the experience for WoW, so that there's no gear grind, no bullshit like that. It's just your skill versus the other person's skill.
PvP died when they took away PvP servers.
You think so?
Absolutely.
But like, what did that have to do with the like the arena scene and the battleground scene?
A lot of people stopped playing.
Just because they didn't have their precious servers, even though they could go war mode.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. Why is that?
Okay, so go back to classic real quick. Make a character, level them all the way up, and then consider playing on a PvP server and having to do that all over again while being killed. People will say, if you're even thinking about playing PvP, just play on a PvP server to begin with. You take that away, the integrity of the game. I don't want to say the integrity, but like, it's having the optional opt-in wasn't. I think it really turned a lot of people off.
Because I'm on the other side of the fence. I feel like war mode is a better system overall. It's like opt-in PvP, but for everyone. But I think the problem goes down to like the sharding and server stuff, because the fun of PvP servers was that they built like kind of a community within their server for the PvP scene. And you
there
had
were like death squads and shit like that.
Death
like,
squads.
There were certain areas that you like just didn't go to because like they're gonna fucking kill you.
Their territory. Yeah, it's like gang shit almost. But then you also had like the local legend stories type of shit. Like I have fond memories, and it would be crazy if this reaches the guy somehow. But like way back in the day, I think it was when I was on Kael'thas, an Alliance mainly server. There was this orc death knight named Gorn, and he would terrorize Stormwind all the time. He would come in, just walk in, kill a bunch of guards, kill players that were flagged. He was unkillable. He would just walk in, terrorize the city, and then walk out. And he would do that all the time. And you don't have stories like that nowadays because everything is so homogenized. Everyone, like all the servers are just kind of mushed together.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think they should remove sharding. I think they never should have.
Servers.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so Moonguard and other role-playing servers don't have sharding at all.
What I learned, they do have sharding. It's just much bigger shards. That is like confirmed.
I thought they didn't have sharding at all.
I just heard this recently that they have much larger shards, but they do have sharding. Because otherwise, I think like Goldshire Inn specifically would be overrun. Like you see how packed it is, yeah, but like knowing the infamousy of Goldshire Inn, I think it would be even more packed. Which is crazy to think.
Apparently, so I just looked that up.
Yeah.
And it's only in certain areas.
Okay, that they have
the sharding. So there's only certain areas that they have sharding. It's mainly like, also it's when you have PvP enabled.
Right.
They're sharding there, and then like around like the trading post and like other like high traffic areas.
Goldshire Inn, is that not a high traffic area?
If they touch Goldshire Inn, fucking Blizzard would be burned to the ground overnight.
Yeah.
If I can't see my fucking kitten dancing on the table with no shoes on,
Jesus.
Forget it. I'm not playing. I mean it.
This Discord mod is out. Daddy is not pleased.
This is glorp shit. God.
This is baloney. Yeah, no, they should fix the servers. I wonder what kind of like technical feat it would actually be, because like surely if they could, they would. So I wonder what kind of technical limitations they have that are stopping them from basically allowing for more than fucking 50 people in an area to do combat and shit like that, because anytime there's a shit ton of people all PvPing in one area, the servers go to shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know, like, what would have to happen for them to fix that? Because I would love a world where we could have like 100 v 100 or even more, just like thousands of people in the same area.
Yeah, listen, all right. One of the first videos I've ever seen of World of Warcraft was Soda Poppin' playing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this was fuck, I don't even remember.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Kata, like late Kata,
yeah,
maybe Mop. It was like a 100 frost mages versus one max level death knight. Like they were all level 1.
They were all
and like
no
they were
mages,
just
yeah.
like they were just slowing this guy, doing like 12 damage, and the dude had like 2.5 million health or something crazy, right? And like he would drop a death and decay and kill like 13 of them, like
just devastation.
Instantly. Like they're just all fucking far casting him, and like I was like, this looks really fun.
Yeah,
like people just all coming together and murdering this guy with crossbows that are doing fuck all damage.
Yep. Like some of the most fun content I've seen and I've experienced in WoW is player driven content. It's not something that Blizzard could ever force or replicate. They just have to kind of encourage it or just like create this space for it
organically.
Exactly. Like they can't just force that kind of interaction. Like I don't know how Blizzard would encourage 100 gnome mages to attack a single player. You know what I mean? Like that just
I remember
happened.
the spot and everything. It was over in Red Ridge Mountains. No, it was in Red Ridge. No, it wasn't.
Brother.
It was right behind fucking Lakeshire.
I can picture it right now. It was in between Elwyn Forest and Westfall. It was on the Westfall side. Mods, pull up the feed. Are you looking it up right now?
I'm watching it. Yes, there is one.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this at? Okay, yeah. It's Westfall. It's over by the river.
Yeah.
I could have swore this was in Lakeshire.
Honestly, some of the zones look the same, so I don't blame you. But I have it so clear in my mind that one.
The guy had 124,000 health,
and they were just like, very slowly draining it.
I wonder how much damage he's actually doing. I saw like 9 damage.
9 damage. The mages,
9 damage.
Level ones.
Yes, they're all humans.
That's if it hits too. Right?
Yeah, he was missing a ton.
Yeah, but when you have 100 people all casting at the same time, at least one person is gonna hit out of those 100 for every cast.
Yeah, this video was in 2013. What expansion was that?
Oh man, 2013. I think that was Cataclysm or Mop. I think it might have been Mop.
That was Warlords of Draenor.
Huh?
No. Hold on.
No. Warlords of Draenor was like 2014, 2015, I think.
It was announced on November 8th, 2013. So that was Panda. That was
Mop. Yeah,
that was right before Draenor was getting introduced.
Damn.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Bunch of level 1s versus was that level 90? Yeah, level 90.
It was an 86.
Oh, he wasn't even max level.
No.
Okay.
Wonder what that guy's doing.
If he's still being slowed to this day by mages.
Yeah, you can't do that now.
Not really, no. Yeah, because like that also reminds me of when I got what's that achievement? I think it was for the Alliance because I was on the Alliance. The one where you kill all of the Horde leaders.
Yeah, that one's difficult to get now.
Yeah, that was so much fun. And I remember I was a kid and I was also an idiot because the thing with this, I didn't really understand this concept back then, but the idea of you going around and killing the leaders isn't great for the Horde, and the Horde will catch wind of that, and once they know where you're going next, they're going to meet you there. But because I was a stupid tween at the time and I was getting so fucking hyped off my ass that we were killing all of the leaders, going from one to the next, I was like yelling in trade chat or like yelling in just like slash yell, being like, so and so is dead for the alliance, so and so is next. And then someone in the raid was like said my name. I think I was on my death knight, so it was like, Veronis, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up.
Bro was a double agent. That's crazy.
That's what I didn't understand back then, is that I was essentially acting as a double agent by letting the Horde know where we were going. And I think there was like, by the time we got to the last leader that we had to kill, we had a fight, but we were successful, and I have that mount to this day.
Nice. I killed one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I killed, what is it? Is it Vol'jin? Is that who I killed? It was a troll. It was a troll in Orgrimmar whenever he was war chief.
Oh yeah, it's Vol'jin.
Yeah, got him.
Wow, he killed Vol'jin. No, the best war chief.
Oh, arguably. I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, dude. Thrall is like a close second, but Vol'jin, he was the goat.
I don't know.
He deserved better. I don't know, dude.
You don't think Hellscream wasn't the best?
Oh. Do not get me started. Do not.
Listen, all I'm saying is if you go to the WoW wikis /war chief, okay?
Someone give me a paper bag. I'm hyperventilating.
All I'm saying is everybody else's description is relatively small compared to Garrosh Hellscream's
You want to know
Bible.
why? Because he went on to incite the events of the next expansion.
Yeah.
So, of course, he's going to have like a huge fucking description. Listen, we got to do some better research, because last time we recorded, we were doing our little introspective on the new patch and what we thought of the scenario and shit like that, all, you know. And then we finished recording, and what do I see on Twitter? What? Ian doesn't think 11.1.5 was good. The players didn't deserve it. It flopped.
But yeah, dude, I could have fucking told him that. Like, what the fuck? I've been saying that since like they released the schedule.
But I think, like, I looked into it a bit more. I think he's also talking about the performance issues, because that was a big thing when it first dropped, which I didn't really notice because I still haven't done one of the scenarios, the Nightfall scenarios.
They're just for gearing up.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, they are. I mean, it's essentially like a mini catch-up gear.
But they just like trivialized it, because I noticed now with this, I think with this latest patch, we can buy champion gear for our alts.
Yes.
Yeah, you saw that, right? Like the NPC that's next to the panda for Mythic Plus, the portal.
Oh, that I didn't see.
Yeah, there's a vendor where you can buy with Valor Stones. Unfortunately, it's like, I think 100 or something
per piece.
And it's not even just a piece, right? It's a box that transforms into a piece. So you might end up fucking low rolling and getting the same thing over and over again.
That's awful. Just let me buy the fucking piece.
I know.
What's the fucking hold up, dude?
Because like, what if I have like full champion except for one piece on one of my alts, and I go to grab a box, I open it, it's one of the pieces I already have as champion.
Oh shit, like, roll again.
Roll again. Fuck, man. I don't know, dude. Like, it just feels like they understand what the players want and the players need for catch up, but then they gotta make it bullshit. Make it so it lasts longer. That yeah. And I think that circles back to like this patch specifically. Because why are they time gating everything?
Yeah, for real. I mean, Okay, this one, this is gonna go a little off topic, but when doesn't it, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is the tangent podcast.
So, this patch virtually had nothing. The only thing I'm excited for is the Dastardly Duos. I think that's next week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited to get the rewards and see what that is. And people are speculating that's gonna be like almost like a new Brawlers guild, right? I don't know if you remember those.
Yep.
That'd be cool. I would like that. You know, come back once a season for 2 weeks, month, whatever. Get some new rewards. I think it'd be fun.
Exactly.
But there's fuck all. There's fuck all for this patch. Like there's no other way of saying it. Like when the patch dropped, you had the Nightfall scenario. You had to wait then a month for content that we have already done, that being the horrific visions, which, by the way, there's some cool stuff from there. Okay. Some of the cosmetics are very nice looking. The mount specifically, I really like that corrupted Heart of the Aspects or whatever. I like that one a lot. I like the motorcycle.
Even though it's a reused model, I'm still like down for it. I love the corrupted look.
It looks very nice. But I mean, they then time gated the tier, like the talent system for the corruption thing.
You know what I found out though?
What?
Initially they time gated all of the transmog and the pets and the mounts.
What?
Yeah, you weren't allowed to initially buy any of them until you fully unlocked the talent tree. So that would have been another 3 weeks.
Holy shit.
What are they on?
Dude, they are smoking fucking ketamine and all something.
The craziest pack is being smoked right now.
They're on bath salts right now. Like they're eating each other's faces right now.
God, dude. Yeah, but they fixed that on day one. I think they realized like how dumb that was, because there was an immediate outrage about it so quickly that we didn't even notice it until I saw it on Twitter that they got rid of it. Unless it was a mistake. I don't know, but like
it could have been. It could have been a mistake.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't the intended.
I've been noticing a bit of a pattern. Blizzard will do like the PTR, public test realm? I always get that in like the League of Legends one, the PTB, which is public test beta. Right.
I know.
I've
always called it PTR because I played WoW first. Even when I was playing League, it was a PTR to me.
So even on the PTR, people were talking about how not fucking fun it was and how bullshit all of this felt. They heard that and then continued to clip it and ship it. I mean, like they, you know, people are fucking getting tired of like all this shit. Like we've done this already. I've done this.
We've done this song and dance before.
I have the original bug that cost 100,000 corrupted mementos. I grinded an entire month every single day getting the keys to do that.
I wish I recorded your reaction to me telling you how much it costs to buy that mount.
That's fucking bullshit, by the way. That goes back to what I was saying last week about why would I go and do anything when they're just going to make it easier in the future?
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously, that is fucking case in point right there. I don't think the original stuff should be available just to buy.
Or at least give you some kind of achievement to showcase.
Give me a feat of strength. Give me a feat of strength.
A feat of strength to show that you got the original way. Before the new one was released.
Okay, granted, it's a cool amount. I like it. That's why I went and got it. But it's not one that I like use all the time.
Yeah. It's more so how difficult and time consuming it was to acquire.
It was time consuming. I mean, it took me an entire month. Like, and granted, I was doing the second one, like, because there was another one that you could get like a drone, and you had to raise it up from a battle pet or like a companion pet to a battle pet, to the mount, right? And that was 30 days.
Yeah.
And I did that every day along with the dailies, which, by the way, took fucking forever. That was in BFA, where the dailies, they wanted to extend the content out as much as they can, similar to how they're doing now. Okay, just for reference. And they made those fucking dailies take upwards of like 25, 30 minutes. And that's with me one-shotting shit.
Yep. And so you did all that grinding. Just
all for nothing.
Just for them to release the same amount. At least if they were gonna release the same model, make it a different color, make it distinguishable from the original.
Make it black, make it corrupted even.
Yeah, like, exactly. Like, why not stay on theme here?
Yeah, make it corrupted. That'd be so good.
That would also look cooler. Hey, but then you have the original. No, I just mean like you have the cooler one in terms of how it was acquired.
Yeah, I mean
the prestige of that, but
it's whatever. I mean, it sucks. It sucks that I spent all that time trying to get that mount, and then it just, somebody who just started playing can get that in like an afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. Like we did Visions for how long? And I think
like
we
3 or 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have enough to buy it again right now.
God. See, that's shit. Fuck that.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that... So, okay. I read somewhere that the pre-patch is going to be dropping this year.
Yeah.
Which means we're going to have a very early next year launch, which is very out of the blue for them, because usually they tend to be more of like a late summer into the holiday area. Right. Exactly. Like anywhere from like August to like December, I think, at the very latest.
Yeah, because we only have one more major patch, like one more raid.
Do you think?
Do
you think that when they were writing this expansion, they had enough for like one, and they're trying to stagger everything out and cut it into 3 different expansions?
Well, that's exactly what it was.
Like,
from what I heard, the whole World Soul Saga was all the story of it was contained within the War Within. But when Chris Metzen came on, he wanted to stretch it to 3 expansions.
I'm not sure if I fuck with that, because like,
I like the idea of having an overarching story, because I think my biggest gripe is that we have this big villain, like, say, for example, like Shadowlands, we have, what's his name?
Jailer?
The jailer, yeah. We have the jailer who's built up as this, like, ultimate evil, prime evil, bad guy. But then by the end of the expansion, within like a year and a half, by the time the life cycle of the expansion is over, he's whittled down to nothing but a husk. He's like the most pathetic and like evil villain we've ever had. I like the idea of having these overarching villains who don't necessarily get defeated in the expansion that they're announced, and that they kind of lurk in the shadows. The same way like kind of Xal'atath is what she's doing. Like she's not like right up in our face fighting us or anything. Like she's just trying to do her shit
right.
Like behind the scenes.
The thing about that is Xal'atath has been around for a long time. She's been in the scene,
and I like that. Yeah,
for a while. She's just prominent now. Because I remember the Shadow Priest artifact weapon is literally Xal'atath like in a blade.
Yep, exactly.
And then I think
no
whenever
toes.
What?
No toes, just blade.
No toes, just blade.
Yep.
I think whenever, don't quote me on this, I don't know if I'm correct, I don't think I am, but whenever we use the artifact weapons to seal off like the wounds,
champion,
to help fight it, I'm pretty sure that's when she came out.
No, it was for sure. It was actually after, it was in BFA that she came out.
Okay.
Because in Legion, at the end of the expansion, that's when we used our artifact power, the power within it, all the talents or whatever they were called. We used all of that to seal off the sword or whatever, the wound. But she remained inside the blade, and then in BFA, that's when we have the separate little quest to release her and put her inside the Blood Elf girl. and that all deals with like N'Zoth and shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then she gets out, and then she just fucks off. She disappears into a void portal, and we don't see her ever again until now.
Yeah, I just like I'm kind of worried that they're running creatively bankrupt.
Well,
because well, okay, hold on. Whenever I hear the term, like whenever I hear somebody's trying to stretch something, it means that they don't have a lot of something. It's like, hey, I'm trying to stretch this paycheck until next pay period, right? I'm trying to conserve.
Right.
I don't have a lot.
I see what you're saying, but I think the goal more so is to build up like emotional investment, because of the fact, like what I was saying, like it goes back to like everything kind of being contained into one expansion. We have these villains who are introduced, we have these characters who are introduced as the main characters, but by the time the expansion is over, we're not really invested in this story. Like they're trying to build more emotional investment into an overarching story told over the course of 3 expansions. I think it's less about they're stretched thin creatively, but I believe that's also a part of the equation as well, because you have Arthas, who's gone after Wrath of the Lich King. You have Illidan, who was gone and then brought back again because he's such an infamous character. I think they were literally running out of villains because everything was getting wrapped up in one expansion. And I think they're changing their approach going forward so they can continue to have meaningful villains in the future.
Yeah, I think WoW's needed a good villain for a while.
Yeah.
Like, it just, they feel so bad. I think there's no other way to like put it. Like Garrosh Hellscream, good villain.
Yeah, I think so. Even though I don't like him as a character, I think he was a good villain. He was a good villain because I didn't like him. You know, he, at least from my perspective, the story made him dislike him a lot.
Right.
And that's what you want.
But like Illidan Stormrage, good villain at the time. Obviously, he's chill dude. That's my dad. You know,
infamous character.
Very much so. My mom knows who Illidan is just from the commercials, the TV commercials. And Arthas, also another good villain. Right? He's been around the block for a long time. But the thing about it is, a lot of these villains will come in for an expansion, and then at the end of the expansion, we kill them. Much like in Shadowlands with the Jailer. And like, look at BFA for example.
Yeah.
You had Gahoon, right? And then you had Queen Ajara. And then N'Zoth. N'Zoth came out of fucking left field. Ajara also came out of left field for the most part. But like, I think I talked about Gallywix. Gallywix has been like the king of the goblins for a long time, and he's always been a kind of a piece of shit. But the thing is, he's been on the sidelines for so long that nobody really gave a fuck about him, and he's like, oh, we're finally killing this guy now. Yeah, he's working with Toes over there.
Yeah, like there was no like huge build up. Like we saw him in his dirty bullshit with Sylvanas, and him exiting the Horde and all that. But like, I don't know. It just kind of like, it felt like they just pulled a random kind of evil guy out of their hat, and they're like, this is the new big bad for this raid.
Yeah, the way that I think that they choose who's going to be the next villain or the raid boss is they have a dartboard and a bunch of pictures of all the bad guys, and they blindfold an intern.
Yep.
And they throw it as hard as they can, and whoever it sticks in, they kill him. And if it hits off the dartboard, like if they completely miss, they just make one up.
Yep. I believe that's how they chose Sylvanas to be what she ended up being. But I want to give them a bit more credit than that. At least it made sense as far as like their overarching story goes, because obviously Xal'atath wanted the Dark Heart fixed. and stuff. So going to the goblins who originally made the Dark Heart makes sense. But yeah, like Aliwix, I don't think was like the strongest villain. But then again, he's not even like an end of expansion villain either.
No, and like somebody who's been on the scene for so long, like Gallywix is a fucking old character. He's been in the game for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's
splat underneath his own mech.
A second raid tier boss.
Yeah.
Not even a final.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm surprised we actually killed him. I'm surprised he's actually dead.
Yeah, you thought he was gonna like get away at the last second. He's gonna hit the eject button and just fly off.
Yeah, like shoot up through the roof or something like that.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Splat.
Gone.
I'm kind of glad. I think he got what he deserved by the end.
Yeah, I would say rest in peace, but fuck him. So, rest in piss. He will not be missed.
Ooh, got him. Yeah, but I like what they're doing with the expansions being spread out and trying to build some more emotional investment in the story. Because you look at Arthas, you look at Illidan, both these characters existed in games that came before World of Warcraft. Their stories had already been told, and people were already emotionally invested in them. So when they got announced as like the big bad, everyone lost their marbles. You know, I remember seeing Arthas announced as the big bad for Wrath of the Lich King. I'm like, there's no way. I know this guy. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna make a Death Knight. Wow, cool. Whoa, dude, that was a great expansion. Yes, Varonis.
Baronies.
God, don't ever say that.
Pepperonis.
Ripping Varonis.
Yeah, I mean, I wish, I kind of wish that this expansion was a little bit longer. Like, I understand that they're doing like a triple banger, and they're only. Their plan is to like 16 months, 18 months, like a year and a half.
Yeah, I think 18. I think 16 to 18.
I mean, that still just feels so sudden. Like, I know it's only 6 months, but that 6 months adds up. That's a whole year and a half by the end of. And okay, my guess for the next couple expansions, Xal'atath dies in the third one. Or there's somebody higher up controlling Xal'atath and we fight some weird void fella.
I almost hope that she doesn't die by the end of it and maybe she disappears, or I think she's going to become a good guy.
I hope not. I'm tired of that trope. I want her dead.
You want her dead?
I want her dead, and I want to cut off her ankles, all right? And I want
I was going to say chop her toes off.
Mounted right above my player-owned house fireplace.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, did you see the player-owned housing stuff?
I saw a lot of videos of content creators talking about it, but I see you linked some article. I have not read that article.
Yes. So, a couple of content creators got to go and they got to see how it's gonna run. You can have one house per account. Or per faction. It's one house per faction.
Yep.
So you can have a horde and you can have an alliance one.
Good.
Which is good. Yeah, I think that's good.
I personally, like, I'm sure there's people who are like devastated by that news, but I don't need more than one.
Well, yeah, because
faction.
like you'd get those like role players in Moonguard, like, oh, this is my hunting lodge. I have it over in the forest, like way off in the distance, right? It's got like a fishing pond and all that shit, and then like this is my Death Knight. He lives in a fucking dungeon, and there's chains on the wall. And here's my warlock. It's all purple and gross and nasty and dark and shit like that. You know.
Well,
you get the role players.
For you can do that per room. You can have a completely different vibe. Yeah, it's like having different sets, like a movie set.
That's right. It's like having your mom pin those fucking glow in the dark stars on your ceiling when you were a kid.
Yeah, I never had those, but I've been to people's houses that did.
I had those, and then I had outer space wallpaper, like the trim wallpaper. You know?
So did I. Dude.
We had the same childhood almost.
Almost, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the player-owned housing, I think it's like 3 stories.
Yeah, 3 stories maximum so far.
And there's a 10,000 item limit. That's a lot.
God. My goal, hit the 10,000 limit. I'm just going to put 10,000 chairs in my house.
People are going to make like parkour, like arenas and courses and
shit
like that. That's gonna be fun. And that's one of those community driven things.
Yes, we love it.
Just like you were talking about.
More social interaction. And that's not even like getting into the neighborhood stuff, because like I think there's a guy and his actual job title involves him making content for the neighborhoods. So, and they, in one of the interviews I watched, they said they can't really speak a lot about the neighborhood stuff right now, but obviously very soon, trademark, they'll give out all of the information of what they have planned, because some of the content creators were asking about like utility stuff, like a barber shop or like a fishing lodge, stuff like that, like within the neighborhood that's not necessarily a player house, but it's like it kind of beefs up the village aspect of the neighborhood. So it makes it feel like it's more than just players. There's NPCs. I think they've already confirmed that there will be like NPCs who walk around, who you'll have like some kind of neighborhood quest involving like saving Billy the blacksmith, and then he comes and he moves into your neighborhood, something like that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I just hope that it doesn't end up like the Garrisons, where it's like this huge, hugely hyped up, very anticipated thing, and then it's only relevant for one expansion.
Nope, this is evergreen. They have an entire team dedicated to this aspect of gameplay. It's almost like becoming a pillar of gameplay, but even more so because obviously they can monetize the fuck out of this with different decor and stuff. They have a whole team built to specifically make this aspect of the game for decades to come, is what I know one of the big higher ups has said, is that this is a forever feature in a way. And they've specifically said too that they don't want it to be like Garrisons, where it like separates the community. This will never be like a pillar of gameplay where like you have to do this thing in order to gain power. It's all completely optional, completely cosmetic, just for fun. So you'll never spend all your waking hours inside your neighborhood in your house away from everyone else.
I hope somebody mentioned, I forget who it was, that they wanted stuff to do with like crafting, like they want to be able to put like a crafting station down and like have like all that sort of stuff. I don't want there to be any professions.
Nope.
Like maybe profession looking items, like downstairs in the basement you can have like a forge, but it's purely cosmetic, right?
Yeah,
forge,
exactly.
Anvil,
like
bellows, shit like that.
Use like, blacksmithing in order to create that
yeah
thing.
I don't want there to be like a crafting table for like an enchanting table for like enchanters to use, to like in like a crafting order, right? I don't want that.
Nope.
I want it to be purely for fun, no money, and
no utility, no player power driven type things. And I think they've gone ahead and said that as well. Like anything you can imagine a toy doing in the game, that's likely what will be allowed within the housing. So we have like a toy that allows you to change your hair color, like it acts as like a barbershop. And I think something like that would be like the most utility you'd get out of the player housing. It'll never be like power related or profession related, which
that'd be good.
Is great. Yeah, that's as far as it should go. I don't want to feel like I need to be in my house if I don't want to be.
Yeah, because I know I didn't play Draenor, but a lot of my friends did, and they told me specifically like if it wasn't raid time, that's where they were.
Yeah, it was depressing. That was like
my friend was fishing and he made a ton of gold. He made like over like 2 million gold. He would sell the he played Alliance, so it's like Lunar Fall carps. You could throw them in and a murloc would swim up. You would kill the murloc and have a chance at a mount. He would sell, because you can have like 3 at a time. He would sell like 20k all three.
Wow.
3 chances at amount, and like he had like a whale that kept coming back. Like he would message him like all the time, and that dude like he was buying WoW tokens left, right, and center, or he just had money. But yeah, I hope it's not just we stay there forever. I never leave my home.
Yeah,
I do that in real life.
He probably did that, made all that gold without interacting with a single person other than like the people he was selling to. Like all that time farming was spent alone, and I hated that. I hate it, like, because it's all instance, and the only people who can come in are the ones you invite in. So that's why I'm excited for this and being a part of a neighborhood. Maybe running outside, especially since we'll have our guild neighborhood, running outside and seeing guildies, like that'll be exciting.
Assuming that it's not in some like instanced thing.
It will be. That's I know they confirmed that. And
will it be like one of those things where you have to like invite somebody into the neighborhood to like see them?
I think it'll be like if you're not a part of the neighborhood, I think you'll have to be invited into the neighborhood, like into that player's house. But if you're all a part of that neighborhood, if you have a house in that neighborhood, I think you all go into like the same portal in order to get into the neighborhood. And I think the method of which you get into the neighborhood is still being developed, but it will likely be like a loading screen.
I wonder what kind of server load that would put on.
Yeah, and I
like
think that
every guild getting their own spot. There's a lot of guilds out there.
Yeah, so they're gonna have the private neighborhoods, and then there's gonna be public ones too. So if you want to be a part of a neighborhood and you're not in a guild, you'll just get thrown to like the trenches. I'm scared to think of what a public neighborhood is gonna look like.
Oh my god, it's okay. Walk down a sketchy part of your city. Look around real quick.
Exactly.
That's what
I was gonna make
like.
a reference to like the streets of Detroit or Chicago.
Wow.
You know?
Why those two specifically?
Because aren't those dangerous neighborhoods? I don't know.
Well, first of all, those aren't neighborhoods; those are cities. But
well, I'm not American. Okay.
Okay. So yes, Detroit and Chicago are two very dangerous areas in the United States.
That's what you'll find in the public neighborhoods on World of Warcraft. It's either gonna be
people shooting guns outside of their house at like 3 a.m.
Rise and shine. They don't have
keeping the rent low
over there. Yeah. I think it'll either be a complete shit show, like people doing whatever, or it's gonna be ghost towns. You're gonna have people who like join the neighborhood and then they drop off the face of the earth. They don't play the game anymore.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of us having like a guild neighborhood where the active players are. And if you aren't active, we evict your ass. I think they covered this on some of the interviews that I watched where like they are going to do like how you dictate who gets what spot. They're going to make it so that they can appeal to players who want to live in the middle of nowhere. They want to be a hermit on a hill. Or the people who want to be in like a village or like the town square type of thing. They're going to appeal to all those different players. But how you divvy up those spots, those plots of land, that is up to you and your guild and your community. That is, Blizzard is not getting involved in that. So it'll be fun. We should do a gladiator style fight to the death in Gurubashi Arena for like the best spots.
No. I'll tell you how this is gonna work. Spell gets the best spot. She gets to choose the spot.
Right.
Cal gets the spot next to her because he's already claimed it. I get the spot on the other side because I've already claimed it. That's how this is gonna fucking work.
Is that in writing?
Yes.
Was this like approved by a judge in a court of law? Is this
think I give a fuck?
Legally binding? No.
It's gonna be legally binding, bro. All right. You know what my fists are named? Pete and Repeat. If Pete doesn't get you, Repeat will.
Oh my god. I can't wait. I can't wait for housing. Housing is gonna change the game, dude.
It's gonna be so sick. I'm gonna spend all my time in there regardless because it's gonna be so much fun.
What other stuff have you seen? Because I saw some interesting comments about how they want the house to feel lived in and like alive. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be a lot of interactable items. I know they commented on like some of the people who got to playtest saw like a guillotine. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, like
a guillotine.
Guillotine, sorry. And you could literally right click on it and the blade would drop.
Holy shit, I'm putting 1,000. So it's funny that you mentioned that. I'll say it after this. Go ahead. Finish up.
Yeah. So there's that is just like the tip of the iceberg. There's going to be a whole section on the decor UI that is specifically for interactables. I know they mentioned some other things that I'm blanking on, but that was one of the examples they gave. Not only that, but they confirmed that your pets will roam around your house. You can I'm assuming you can choose which pets, but
like battle pets or hunter pets.
Your battle pets, maybe even hunter pets as well. I'm not sure. I would assume so. That would be cool. But
dude,
also,
that'd be sick having a stable or like a coop type thing outside.
Dude, I'm getting there. Hold on.
All right, continue.
Here's the big one. They were basically saying that they want you to be able to have your alts kind of roam around your house like they live there, like your roomies with your alts as well. And they'll be like interacting with shit, like sitting on a chair, doing stuff. And then also they 100% are going to allow for like a stable on the outside of your house where you can have your mounts on display, like eating grass and puttering about.
I hope there's a way that you can turn off the alts in the house, or at least certain ones.
Why is that?
Okay, well, for example, I have a monk who just recently left the guild, named Autism Storm.
Oh, great choice.
Let's see. I got some other funny ones, right?
Yeah.
I have Stop Gooning, my paladin. And then Ryan's character name.
Oh, we both know Ryan's character's name.
Yeah. Do you really want that running around? Can you imagine, like, you're in your fucking WoW house, you just got done decorating, you want to go outside and maybe put down like a stable for your mounts and shit like that. You look out and you see through the windows, you're gonna have to bleep this, Bob, just standing in the window staring at you. You mean to tell me,
brother, you can't look into people's windows?
What?
What are you talking? This is okay. These, okay. Do you know Harry Potter?
No, I've never seen it.
Okay, never mind. Anyway, the outside is not going to reflect the inside.
Right, okay.
They're breaking the laws of physics. It's going to be a loading screen to get into your house.
Okay. Well, somebody's taking a fucking tour and they go up and they see Ryan's house. They're like, oh, let's see what this guy's done. And they see his priest on Moonguard sitting there in a chair naked.
Right. There's
going to be call for some questions.
Bro, I'm almost entirely certain it's going to be an opt-in feature and you choose which alts you want to live with you.
Oh, I fucking hope it's opt-in.
I don't think it's going to be random because I have fucking alts from when I was like 13 that I just don't touch, that are just sitting on a server I don't play on. And I don't want to delete them, but I also don't care for them to be roaming around, I want my main Rasta to be walking around.
Yeah, dude, I mean, do you think Z's gonna make like a church for Paladin? He's gonna make like a holy church and it's just all Paladins?
Oh my god, if he doesn't, I'm sure someone else either in the guild or in the community at least is gonna do that for sure. I didn't even think of that. Oh, what a terrible idea.
Gonna be like a Sacred Hand ordership thing.
Yeah, maybe I should make like a rogue hideout. I know they have like secret doors also planned. I think that was one of the interactables that I saw on display was like a what's it called? Like a bookshelf that pivoted open or rotated open. Yeah. I'm gonna make a secret lair.
That'd be what's up.
Yep. The Goon Cave.
The Goon Cave.
Mm-hmm.
That's some degenerate shit. That's some baloney. I don't like that you said that.
I'm almost certain someone's gonna do some inappropriate shit with this player housing.
How long do you think it's gonna take for somebody to do some degenerate shit?
It's basically TTP, man. It's timed to how long until someone makes something inappropriate?
You know, it took somebody 30 minutes to upload a hentai mod on Oblivion. 30 minutes after the game got released. 30 minutes.
That was probably their upload time too, right? Like they probably had it locked and loaded.
Maybe. And granted, it wasn't like a super gooner mod. Like it didn't add like big-breasted women like everywhere. It was like they like the iron sword skin. It was like a hentai panel, like comic thing.
Yeah.
That was it. But that was the first gooner mod. But now if you look, holy moly, you'd be scarred for life.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of baloney and bullshit, we got some drama going on.
Yeah.
Mythic Dungeon. Is it invitational? Yeah. MDI.
No, it's international now.
What?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, look it up. It's no longer invitational.
You're right.
I know.
I know. Shut up.
I just saw it the other day. I know. Well, actually.
Anyway, MDI.
Yep.
Okay. One of the teams named Team Goated, which is ran by a content creator named I don't know if it's actually ran by, but he's on the team named Dorky or Growl. His team got their Dark Flame Cleft runs disqualified.
Why is that?
So, okay, to put into perspective, they had a 16, an 18, a 20, and a 21 done. Okay? These are big boy dungeons.
Yeah.
I was struggling with a 13. I could not imagine a 21. Those were all time, by the way.
Yeah, at that point, it's just coordination.
Yeah. So his team got DQ'd because Dorky, on his Demon Hunter, he plays Vengeance Demon Hunter. He used a potion called a Potion of Shocking Disclosure.
Okay.
Now, this potion, what it does is when you pop it, you have 30 seconds of a static pulse around you that does very minimal damage. But it's used to gain threat on Demon Hunter just because getting threat on Demon Hunter is like near impossible. Like if I was playing a tank Demon Hunter and you attack something, it's unless I like physically taunt or have something like a cooldown to use, you will be tanking that mob.
I thought it was easier to get threat on them because all I ever saw when I was gearing up and getting my druid ready was that they were the worst at getting aggro because all of their aggro is dot based. And until I get enough stacks of thrash and moonfire on shit, I'm not getting any aggro.
That might be true for druid, but you have like abilities that you can spam, like a whole bunch of. Yeah. Demon Hunter doesn't really have that luxury. Their quote spammable ability has charges. It's very difficult to okay. Once you get aggro on Demon Hunter, it's very easy to keep it.
Yeah.
Getting it is the problem, which is where these potions come in at. Now, on the MDI realm in Dornegal, there is a vendor that will sell you potions like rank 3, like Tempered Flask, like Alchemical Chaos, like whatever like you would need consumable wise. They're there. Okay. Dorky went to Dragonflight in Valdrakken to buy these potions, and he got disqualified for using them because it is not a War Within consumable. But they're still there and available to purchase.
Was that specified in any kind of rules? Is
No.
what I want to know. It wasn't.
Nope.
So why are they getting disqualified for a rule that wasn't broken?
That's why everybody's mad.
That doesn't make any sense. At least if they're gonna pull this stunt and be like, no, these are disqualified, let them run again and try to time it without the potion. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair to just disqualify them.
These potions, honestly, you're kind of at a disadvantage if you use them, because like that's a potion slot. That's a battle potion.
Yeah. So no tempered potion.
No tempered.
Mm-hmm.
You could have, and the tempered potions gives you a lot of extra damage. Like it's a significant.
Yeah.
Amount.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And Demon Hunter does pretty good damage regardless. So just getting even more damage would be, nice.
Yeah, I almost wonder if a tempered one would have been better for getting aggro, because the damaging abilities you would use to get threat would then be doing more damage.
Okay, another thing why they do this is because Demon Hunter is AoE capped. So, and when you pull it, I don't know if you've seen any of the MDI, they pull big.
Yeah,
right. They're pulling. Yeah. They're pulling a
CC
ton of stuff.
chaining, and yes. it's not crazy damage.
They need to get aggro on like upwards of like 25, 30 enemies sometimes. And with these potions, it does just enough to attack them and like give you a dot, or like not even a dot, but like attack them to draw aggro to you as a Demon Hunter.
Is this potion target capped?
It's not, but it does so right. Minuscule. It does 9,000.
But that's what I mean. Yeah, it's not target cap, so he's getting aggro on everything, guaranteed. I think that's why. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase this. Every other tank doesn't have this problem.
Right.
Every other tank has an ability that they can use to get aggro on pretty much everything. Warriors have an AoE taunt. Paladins have concentrate. That's not even AoE capped. Bear Druids, they have I think it's Thrash and Swipe. Blood Boil, I don't know if I mentioned Blood Boil yet. Like all these other ones don't have a problem doing.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I
Hunter.
can see. That's why I can see why he used it. That why it could be beneficial, because there is no cap on the amount of targets. He's getting aggro on everything.
Yep,
it makes sense. Hunter. Yeah. But to be punished for that, I think their decision on how to handle it was not correct.
No.
They could have gone about it a better way. At least give them the chance to do it again without the potion, especially because it was a rule that was not specified. Like, how are you going to punish people for a rule that wasn't even there? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. No, I know. I think it's a load of shit. Personally,
fuck that. If you don't want them to use the potions, don't make the potions available. Like, that's an oversight on your end for allowing those potions to be available in the first place. And the way you remedy that is just giving them another opportunity. Like, disqualifying them is punishing them for your mistake.
Yep. Oh, I know.
Yeah, fuck that.
Believe me, I know. That when I read that was so silly. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Because it's just it's so silly that they did that, and then they DQ'd him for essentially being at a disadvantage too. Because that potion does fuck all damage, and it's a 5-minute cooldown.
Right, and it
is literally used just to get aggro.
It's not like it's an exploit or anything.
Because certain tanks have just such a hard time getting aggro. Brewmaster's another one that once Brewmaster gets it, they can keep it, but they kind of have a hard time getting a whole bunch of it. As you see in our dungeon runs, if I use an ability just slightly too early, I die because 5 enemies will turn around and hit me at the same time.
It's funny you say that, because I just watched the footage of me getting hit with the tank buster in our Mechagon run. The random mob that just turned around and whacked me in the face.
That was whack.
That was weird. I I gotta show you that after this. That was funny. But yeah. Yeah, I don't like this at all. And like I even from like a fellow competitor perspective, I would hate to see this happen because if I was in second and then now I was first, great, I won. But it's like bittersweet. I would still be a little salty that I won because of a DQ off of something so bullshit because they were in first, right?
I don't know if they were in first. I know they were definitely like top 4. I think they were first. I think they were first, and then they went to 4, and now I think they're like towards the bottom just because all their runs got DQ'd. Well, all their Dark Flame Clefts, which is huge because Dark Flame Cleft is one of the easiest dungeons to time. So people having plus 21s like to 23s on that is big points.
Yeah, big points for sure. And they lost all of them.
And they lost it and the highest one they had was a 16. The 16 didn't get DQ'd for whatever reason because like they used it. They used that potion in the 16. I don't know why they just didn't DQ all of them. Seems silly.
Yeah, it's all backwards. It's not consistent. Doesn't make any sense. It's not fair. L Blizzard.
Did you hear about the speaking of like L Blizzard? Diablo 4?
Yeah.
Diablo 4. Some guy got all 660 achievements in Diablo 4 and the DLC. So there's a DLC that came out. It's called like the Vessel of Hatred or some shit.
Yeah.
Got all the achievements for it. 660 of them.
Yeah.
That is a lot of achievements. Because Diablo 4 has been out for what, like
over a
2
year,
years now?
2 years now, yeah. Wow, has it been over 2 years? No way.
Diablo 4 came out in 2023.
Oh my god. What month?
I think it was like June.
Oh my god, it's been 2 years. Oh my time is not real.
June 1st, 23.
Damn.
Literally.
We're like a week off.
Next Sunday, literally a week from tomorrow, is going to be 2 years.
Wow.
Some guy got all the achievements.
Yep.
There's nothing for getting all the achievements. No reward, nothing. There is fuck all. And I think that's mainly because Blizzard did not expect somebody to get all the achievements.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of like a feat, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think there's any reward for getting every achievement in World of Warcraft either. It's just the prestige of having every achievement unlocked.
I'm pretty sure the WoW team sent what's her name? Is it Annie Fuchsia? Is that the one that got all the achievements? I'm pretty sure they sent her some like IRL goodies for getting all the achievements in a while.
Damn.
But can you imagine grinding? You'd have to be grinding because like there's seasonal achievements, right?
Yeah,
and once the season's gone, it's gone. Grinding seasonal shit, grinding DLC.
Yeah, she grinds PvP too.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot there's PvP in that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I bet. Oh, that's so cringe.
She's got to get Gladiator, I think.
And they really just be reusing shit.
Yeah.
But they've been doing that forever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no reward, LOL. Get fucked. Play a better game. Play Last Epoch. I guarantee you. I guarantee you the devs over at Last Epoch would care about your achievement more than fucking Blizzard would.
But didn't they
or Path of Exile
something
even.
When Diablo 4 first came out? It was like the first set of like 100 or 500 people that beat the game on the highest difficulty the first players to max level on hardcore. They got put on a special plaque, and that plaque, that's on a statue at Blizzard campus.
It was the first 100 players to max a character on hardcore. Now, this would be cool and all, but you got to remember
there was drama.
Diablo 4 on release, any Blizzard game on release is going to have lag, like connectivity issues, login issues. It just riddled with fucking problems. I was playing the day of release. I was playing literally like the night that it came out, and I had a fucking 4-hour queue time to get into the game just to make a character. And then once I made my character, hardcore by the way, disconnected, reconnected back in, and he was dead. Level 2.
No.
Yep. That was my hardcore journey.
That was
and
your
then I made a
last,
rogue.
first and last?
No. I tried to, throughout the week, I tried getting characters up, but like the problem is I didn't play like a beta. I didn't play like any, like I was completely blind going in hardcore. Yeah. Bad idea.
For sure.
I got to like level like 22 on my rogue, and he fucking perished to like some quest boss.
I'm not a big fan of like hardcore as a game mode unless you're a content creator. I don't want to sit there and spend all of these hours on a hardcore character just for it to die and nobody knows anything about it. Like it would just be more depressing and devastating to me that I didn't get anything out of it other than like a bunch of wasted time. At least if you're a content creator, it was good content. I'm sure there's probably close calls here and there, you know. That's all very entertaining stuff, but if you're just doing it by yourself, what are you doing? Unless it's like a personal achievement that you really care about to get it all the way to max. I would just get more enjoyment out of just playing the game without that fear of losing my character.
Yeah. No, I get that. But you know, there's some people who love the risk. Like, I mean, just look at like hardcore WoW. People love the risk of that.
But yeah, like, and I think it makes for really, really good content, and that's why it's so popular.
I mean, there's people that just play it for fun.
Yeah, like, I don't get it. It's just not,
I would not. Like,
that's a lot of stress constantly, and I don't need that much cortisol in my veins. I got enough from life. I don't need it while I play my
enough for going
leisure game.
For 3K.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. There's a few runs where like I had to like take a breather after, where I was just like so wound up tight. I like get in call with my girlfriend after. I'm like, I just need silence for a little bit. I need a deep breath. I gotta unwind from my leisure unwinding game.
Yeah, the game that I play for fun is raising my blood pressure.
Dramatically. my butthole hurts from all the clenching.
Huh? Oh, I should have let you finish that.
Yeah. What the fuck? That's insane though. 660 achievements.
Yeah, no just reward. To be fucking laughed at on Reddit.
LOL.
Fucking dumbass.
Sucks to suck.
No, but seriously, like that is no easy feat, and congrats to the guy. I forgot his name, but congrats. I mean,
you finished the game.
You finished the game. Now you can go outside. Congratulations.
Until they updated. Yep.
Yeah, until next season when there's a whole list of new achievements to get.
Yep.
But speaking of achievements.
Yep.
Okay. Star Wars Battlefront 2 has reached record numbers seemingly out of the blue on Steam.
Why?
They hit its all-time max like last night.
Did a streamer play it? What
no,
drove all of that?
I don't. So from what I've read, people like there's a new season, like a new Star Wars show coming out, like Andor or something like that, and it's got people hyped up.
Right.
And I mean, it's Star Wars month right now. It's May, right?
All these stars just colliding.
Yeah, and like people realize like, hey, this game is fun. Like the game came out fucking 8 years ago.
Wow. And
it hasn't received any updates for the last 5 years. Nothing.
But it's fun, I guess.
But it's fun. Like, listen, what is it? Galactic Supremacy, I think that's what it's called. Like, it's like the big like 64v64.
That
like
sounds awesome,
you and your boys like hiding behind like cover, like as stormtroopers trying to like take pot shots at like clankers, and then all of a sudden you see fucking Yoda come out of the fucking blue and just like cut your boys in half. Everybody's screaming, everybody has a good time, and then you see out there you got fucking like Boba Fett or whoever, you know, just like Aura walking up.
Aura walking.
Yeah, he jetpacks up and snipes Yoda in the face. It was fucking fun. I played it a lot. Like I got it for like, I think I got it for free on Epic Games or something like that. And I played it a good amount.
Damn. Why don't we play it?
It's fun. Like, it's a
fun.
really fun game. Like, I thoroughly enjoy it. But the problem is, it's a competitive multiplayer game, and my friends are notorious for not liking those.
Mm-hmm. Well,
my friends like the survival crafting games.
I also like survival crafting, but I like competitive games too. Maybe just not League
You
of
should
Legends.
play Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Maybe I will. I have it.
Let's go. Let's play it. It's a fun game. Like the just like the pure like craziness. Like you'll see on the map like your boys, you know, like your fellow like troopers, your clone troopers are running up like trying to flank a point, and they just get cut in half like by a rocket droid.
Nice.
Or like a fucking like an AT walker or a fucking X-wing, whatever. It's awesome, and I'm really glad Star Wars Battlefront 2 is getting some sort of recognition that it deserves, because it did have a rocky launch, but just because it has a rocky launch doesn't mean it's not a good game.
Oh yeah, the gameplay
Case in
still
point,
looked
Cyberpunk.
really fun. Yeah, exactly. Oh god,
Cyberpunk,
don't even get me started,
bro.
dude.
I love Cyberpunk, but you got to admit they kind of dropped the ball on the release.
But I think that was less the developers'
it was the shareholders.
oh god, it's
it
always
doesn't
someone
matter
in
whose
suits.
fault it was. That what happened.
Yeah,
it
they
doesn't
released
matter.
an unfinished game, and then CD
they've
Projekt
improved
Red
it.
released it. Yeah, or finished it rather.
And it's one of the best, in my opinion, best stories ever written.
Yep. Best.
I love Cyberpunk.
First-person RPG. I love it.
Think of all time?
I don't know of all time. That's a big. There's a lot of heavy hitters still. But
do you think it beats Fallout New Vegas?
I've never played that, but I know that is so.
Ask your brother.
I don't need to. He's got hundreds of hours on that game. I think that speaks for itself.
I mean, listen, it seems to me like you have not played a lot of the fantastic games that are out there at your disposal. You literally family share with your brother. You could play that shit right fucking now.
I heard it
would download in 10 minutes.
I bought that game before he ever played it, like when he was a kid, because he's 9 years younger than me.
Good lord.
So,
how old are you?
Don't worry about it. But yeah, like I had it, but I just couldn't really get into it back then.
No, dude, it's fucking Kino. Like it's there's a reason why like there's so many people calling for a remaster of that and Fallout 3.
I would play the fuck out of a remaster.
Yeah, it'd be good. But yeah, it's a phenomenal game. Both Cyberpunk, Fallout 3, New Vegas. Not so much 4. I wasn't really a fan of 4. Not really a fan of 76 either.
I think that's a common.
They kind of dumbed down Fallout 4 compared to the previous one, which was New Vegas. Because with New Vegas, like you could there was a disguise system because there was gangs and shit like that. So like you could go disguise yourself as a powder ganger, and then you could be friends with them. But then like you get up to the leader, and then you pull out a double barrel and take his head off.
Whoa!
You know,
that's cool.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Like there was nothing like that. Like enemies, like you're just an enemy.
Yeah.
Like you got the Raiders. If you don't side with the Brotherhood of Steel and you side with the Synths, which is like robots, you know obviously you'd fight them, right? You pick a faction, but you can't like disguise yourself. You can't like go up in there and like role play and like none of that shit, right?
You don't have that full creative freedom to
but
play
you
the story
can build
out.
a base. Okay, so that's gotta make up for something, right?
I like building bases.
Too bad the base building is one of the worst fucking things I've ever played in my
say
entire life. It's so expensive, dude. You have
Man.
to pick up junk and like random bullshit from around the fucking world.
Boo.
To not only upgrade guns, armor, but also your fucking base. So like, you know, like walls and shit like that, like wooden walls, all it takes is wood. That's fun. Steel walls, take steel. But you want to get like, if you want to make like a turret to defend your base, you need like screws adhesive, and like screws, like it pretty much any you can like disassemble shit that has screws to get screws.
Yeah, I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
Yeah, it's a lot, and like the people who put a ton of time and effort into it, they look phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, this is a fucking RPG, baby. I ain't got time to fucking build a base. I'm going around the fucking wasteland, wheeling and dealing. Fucking me and Nick Valentine going around killing people.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
I don't mind farming so long as it's like a relaxing experience and it's not like this fucking 100-hour slog to actually build a cool base. You know, because I went pretty hard in Grounded to make a base. I built this mega mansion on top of the baseball because it was super safe on top of there. And then I had made plans. Yeah, exactly. Well, there's one that roams nearby it, but it'll never aggro you as long as you're in the base on top of the baseball. But I planned on making my end game super mansion, but the farming that it would have taken would have been like way too long, and we were finished the game by then, so it never happened. But yeah, I love base building, especially when I do it organically. Like following guides is fun, but there's nothing more rewarding than like coming up with something yourself that's cool.
Dude, if you like the base building, one of the best base building games that I've ever played was Sons of the Forest. It's the second one.
Yep.
So if you want,
I thought you didn't play it.
No, I played it a little bit. I didn't play it for too terribly long because like it had a lot of performance issues, and it was also early access when I played it.
Right. Is it still early access or is it out now?
I think it's out now, or at least it's progressed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the cool things about that game was if you wanted, like, so you chop down a tree, and if you wanted to split it into logs, you had to you had to take your axe out, cut it into logs, and then if you wanted like half logs for like steps or like walls, you had to cut the log literally in half. Like, granted, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to. Like, you could just kind of place it, but it was more efficient if you literally split the log in half and place it there. It was really cool. It's a very fun and very like hands-on base building. I think you'd really fuck with that one.
Yeah, we should
definitely look into it.
Yeah, we should get on that.
We should play the first one, like the first forest.
I have the first forest. I would just rather play the new one, to be honest. I like playing the newer games.
Dude, I don't know. Like, you gotta respect the classics.
I do. Yeah, I respect the classics. I do.
But apparently, you don't.
I don't think there's a continuity with the story here, so I'd rather play the newest one first.
What do you mean continuity with the story? It's literally a direct sequel.
Is it?
Yes.
So if you play the first one, you'll have a better understanding.
You play as Timmy in the second one, the fucking main character in the first game's son. Yes, it is a fucking direct story. It is a direct sequel.
Timmy the Minecraft Prince?
No. That's Jimmy. Jimmy is the Minecraft Prince. Timmy plays Roblox.
You're the Minecraft Prince. That's who it is this whole time. You are Jimmy.
No.
That's your real name.
That's not my real name. Everybody knows my real name.
Everybody knows your real name. It's Jimmy.
No.
Jimmy the Minecraft Prince.
No.
You self-inserted in your own joke. No.
No. I stole that joke from a fucking Twitch streamer, just like I stole my name from a Twitch streamer.
You didn't.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Listen, guys, we yapped for almost 3 hours. It's time to say goodbye. We have been the Undergeared Podcast. I'm Sue.
I'm Harv.
See you next time.